New York's classic rock, Q104.3.
Welcome back. It is Jonathan Clark here on Q104.3's Out of the Box, and we are joined in the studio by Brendan Boyd from Incubus. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good. Last time I actually saw you was on David Letterman with Incubus. I think it might have been on the last album or something.
Yeah, we did.
Did like one of those live shows or something, like after the taping or something.
Yeah,
like
we
that?
played on TV, and then they were like, "Go ahead and keep playing. We'll just stream it on the web." And so we were thrilled.
And so was the audience, as I recall. Incubus on hiatus? What's going on with Incubus?
That's sort of the word we chose when we decided to take a break, quote unquote. And the term hiatus, I think, is probably too strong a word. It sort of
it's a very cold word, isn't it?
It's so cold.
Yeah,
let's just say we're just taking a breather. We've been a band for 22 years, and
it's hard to believe 22 years.
I know. In some ways, it seems like a different lifetime when we started. In other ways, it seems like, it was like a blink of an eye. So, but yeah, we've been taking a break, and only taking a break from being in Incubus and being on the road constantly. So what that meant, I think, for probably everybody in the band was that everyone just sort of, we were like, cool, I love you, bye. And we all went off into our sort of respective corners of...
I'd like to go see my family now for more than 2 days.
Exactly. Well, we all ended up doing music projects.
Oh, wow, okay.
Everybody. And, art projects and stuff like that. So we liked, I think all of us, one of the things that we have in common is that we all like to keep our fingers dirty, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. You are on hiatus with that band, but not with the new band that you have called Sons of the Sea.
Yes.
And the album is self-titled. I saw you guys on Jimmy Kimmel, I guess a couple weeks ago.
That was our third day as a band, by the way.
Unbelievable. So you're like Crosby, Stills, and Nash at Woodstock, basically. That was like your third gig. Well, let's get a picture of the album here. We'll put it on the video here. Allie is shooting for us. Tell me about this band, how it came together, and old friends getting together and jamming. What happened?
It was what is, in my opinion, the best way to start a music project, which is born of just sheer fun and a desire to just make noise. So I've been working with Brendan O'Brien on Incubus
he has
records.
a pretty good track record.
Yeah, Brendan O'Brien, for those of you who don't know, had a lot to do with the 90s and the 2000s.
Yeah, Pearl Jam,
Rage Against the Machine, STP.
Bruce Springsteen.
He's got his mitts.
He gets good sounds.
Yes, he does, yeah. And he's a fantastic human being. So we'd worked together on 3 Incubus records with him as a producer. But then when we both started talking about, like, hey, let's try and like write a song together sometime. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of like wink, wink. And then all of a sudden we both had some free time. So we got together and started writing music, and it ended up being fun and immediately had a flow to it, which isn't always there, with everybody. So it happened relatively quickly. And it was, like I said, so much fun to do. So we didn't know it was going to be called Sons of the Sea. We didn't know that we'd be putting out an album. Everything just kind of happened. It was lovely.
It's Brendan Boyd from Incubus, the new band he has now, while the other band is on hiatus, Sons of the Sea, or taking a break, I should say.
Yeah.
There's a song on here called Lady Black, and you talk about New York in that song. Tell me about that song.
This song is a sort of quasi-true story. It's a story. One of the things that I've always admired about my favorite songwriters is the storytelling element. I've always been one that sort of pays attention to the lyric and the story that's involved. So this is just a story of, let's just call it unrequited love, and the strange complexities that arise around that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the type of person that likes to draw from any and all experience.
Why not? I mean,
yeah, you have to. That's the job, I think.
Yeah,
is to allow inspiration in from any angle.
It's Brendan Boyd. The new album is actually Sons of the Sea, the name of the new band, while the other band is taking a break. And there's another song on here called "Come Together," not a cover of a Beatles song, but wow. What a video. Oh, my God. Jeez. Was that in like a hot tub, a jacuzzi, a bathtub, a beautiful girl?
Was it in a beautiful girl?
Well, no, it wasn't in a view. Well, I don't know about that. But anyway, so tell me about that song and that video. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'll start with the song. Brendan and I, we just started writing a song around a melody that I had in my head. That the melody from the start felt a little bit familiar to me, and I couldn't place it. I think it probably sounds like an amalgamation of 2 or 3 different melodies that already exist, and then they kind of go through my filter and become their own thing.
You're a channeler. You're
Yeah,
channeling.
yeah. And then, so I told Brendan that I had a very sort of strong visual reference, and it was the scene from Fast Times at Ridgemont High with Phoebe Cates coming out of the pool and that dream sequence with
Legendary scene.
Judge Reinhold. And
Yes.
so he thought that was really funny. And so we started kind of like crafting the song around this melody, and then we got a rhythm. And, I don't want to explain entirely how a song is made. Sometimes it's boring. Anyway, song came out. We both really liked it. Then fast forward to 6 or 8 months later, it's time to make a music video. And a buddy of mine who's a director, Taylor, he had this really cool idea. It's like, I'm going to put you in a white basin with a beautiful woman, and I'm going to pour in a white milk-like substance on top of you guys until you drown. What do you think? And you guys are going to kind of go at it the whole time. I was like, that sounds like a good idea.
Wicked Games, Chris Isaac.
Simple ideas, I think, that are the most effective ones.
But it's really cool.
Thank
And
you.
it's a great song, too. We are with Brandon Boyd. His new sort of side project is Sons of the Sea. And we're going to play that song that he was just talking about, Come Together, right now. And Brandon, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.